Alright, hey everyone, Jess here. I am here at my mother's house. Her name is Lisa, and I am helping her organize her craft room using my new craft room cleanup program I've developed, and I'm excited to share with everyone. So I thought it was a good idea to put it into practice, and my mom desperately needs the help. So I am here today. We're starting the process, but before we actually start on decluttering and organizing her room, I wanted to give you a tour of a current state. Her craft room is amazing. She has a wonderful space, but she struggles with keeping everything organized. So I'm here to help her with that. So let's walk through. And I'm sorry if I jiggle the camera. I'm trying to keep it steady. So you're entering the room here. Before we get in, you can see she has a door hanger or a pocket. I think this is a shoe organizer that hangs on your door. And in her attempt, she has a lot of great organizing items. I just don't know that they're put to the best use that they can be. So we'll be working through that. And then as you enter here, you can see she's got lots of great shelves, cubes, paper, sorters. She has a really fantastic space, and I'm just gonna scan here, and lots of amazing product, but she doesn't have a designated space for everything, and the air conditioner's on, so I'm sorry about the background noise. So therefore she struggles with keeping things organized. So that's where I come in. I help her evaluate her scrapbooking habits and how she best works, and then we organize all her supplies so that it works for her. So it makes it easy for her to put things back, because that is key to organization. Everything has a designated space, and then you have to work at putting it back so you always know where it is and you always know what you have. And that's the piece I think my mother, Lisa, needs help with the most. I think we could definitely do some purging. I haven't quite sure if I got her on board with that yet, but we're gonna try. We're gonna do some purging and organizing, and then teach her how to maintain. So this is going to be a project, so we won't get it all done in one day, but that's okay. Like, if you're starting at the beginning, don't let this process get overwhelming for you. It's going to take time, and my program that I developed walks you through step by step and teaches you how to break it down by category, so you don't get overwhelmed and you don't give up. So that's what I'm here to help you with, and hopefully seeing it applied to somebody's craft room, maybe you're in a similar situation, might give you motivation and help you tackle your space as well. So I'm going to give you a couple other snapshots here of her space, so as we navigate through, because not only has her craft room exploded, but it's gotten to the point where she now crafts in her kitchen living room area. See, she's got a Cricut and everything set up here. And I asked her, I said, Mom, why are you crafting in your living room when you have such a wonderful space out here, or in your room? And she says, Jess, it's overwhelming. I can't find anything, and it's hot in there. I just got my AC, and it's just easier to be in the living room. So that is ultimately the other goal, is not only to get her organized, but to get her to actually use that great space that she has. She has this wonderful room and she's not using it. So by the end of this, she's going to be organized, and she'll be happily scrapping in her designated space. So we are going to turn it into from a space where she wants to just ignore and close the door, kind of like a closet sometimes that we all feel that way about, into a space where she wants to spend time in it. She utilizes it, and everything has a place. So follow along on this organization journey. Please make sure you place a comment, maybe hit the like and subscribe button. And any questions in the comments below, I'll answer them for you to the best of my ability. And I'm really excited to start this process. So enjoy the ride. Thanks. Hey guys, just giving you an update on the progress we're making. We've been at this for a couple of hours now, and right now we're in phase, or step 3, which is the sort and purge phase. So what I'm doing is I'm going through all of Mom's containers, identifying all her papers, and putting them into categories. So as well as other things that I find. So like, for example, I'm starting to come across a lot of random embellishments that aren't a part of a kit. So I've got a tub for those to just go in right now. We're not finalizing our sorting and categorizing in final storage. Right now it's just putting things into piles, so then we can start tackling the different buckets individually and figuring out the best sorting system and filing system and storage systems that will work for her. So she is a scrapbooker by kit mainly, so a bulk of her storage is going to be kits and themes, with a few other storage methods for all the other outliers. So here's the embellishment container that I've got started for her, but I also have a container here that is layouts that she has completed. However, they have no photos, so she just scrapped what from a kit or a workshop, or had an idea in mind or photos in mind, but just hasn't printed the photos. So this bin is all of those layouts, and as you can see, it's already full, very heavy. This bin here, which is a pretty big one, as you can see, is all projects in the works. So she's got some work to do. But we're putting them all in one place right now, and we'll have a better storage system here, like I said, in the future. But right now we're just gathering like items, putting them together, identifying what we want to keep, what we want to throw away, and what we want to donate. And then we'll revisit each of these piles to then decide how best we can fit it in her scrap space. So that's her projects in the works. And then down here on the floor, those are all kits that she has not used yet, unopened kits that she's just had randomly stashed everywhere that is unopened. So we're putting them in a pile right there. And so my mom on the other side is going through all of her albums, and she's identifying layouts that she needs to add pictures to. She's also identifying which albums are completed and which albums are still a work in progress, and she's working on moving them from this shelf over here down to this cube shelf over here. And then what we'll do is we'll label the shelves that have albums in progress, so she knows which ones she's completed versus which ones she still has layouts to add to help her get a little organized. She's having trouble reaching up high, and this shelf is getting a little bowed, so we thought it would make sense to take them from there and put them down here in a cube where she can reach them and easily identify what's in the works versus what is completed. So that is where we're at. We're going to continue on this path. Still a ways to go. As you can see, this is a very slow process, and that's okay. This is the tough part. It's going to take time, but I promise you the end result is totally worth it. So I hope you guys are enjoying this process so far, and we're going to keep at it. Good morning, everyone. So this is day 2 of organizing Lisa's craft room. So I thought I'd give you a quick update. She had some homework over the course of time when I was not here to help. And her homework was to clear off that very top shelf, as you can see there, and put all her albums into one cube unit. She was having trouble reaching them, and it was causing that shelf to bow. The concept was good, but it just wasn't functional for her. So she completed her homework, which was great. She does have a few leftover albums, so we will find another cubby or cube to put those in for the time being. She does have some albums that are also close to being wrapped up that she's going to be giving as gifts. So that will free up space in her cube unit too. So that part is pretty much done. So let's just do a quick scan here. Not a lot has changed in regards to the top of the shelf. As you can see, we really focused on her paper when I was here the other day. And and we're going to continue to do that today. So we are sorting and purging. So this is step 3 in the guide for those of you who need a reference. As you can see, here's a big stack of partially used kits that we are going to have to figure out the optimal solution for her there. And then we have a whole bunch. Let me move over here. Let's see. A whole bunch of these iris containers are all different, various paper in different points of their life here. So we just sorted them for now and purged those. This is not a permanent solution. Sorry about the mower in the back, guys. This is not a permanent solution. However, it is temporary, so we can get things sorted. And then at the end of the day, we also got all her clear stamps in one place. So that is what we are starting off with today. We are making progress, and I know this seems daunting and overwhelming for people, but if you really break it down by smaller sections, really break it down by category, excuse me, it is really manageable, and you'd be amazed at how far you can come. So come along for the ride. I hope this is motivating, and I will give you some updates as we make some progress. Happy organization! Okay, a little update on the progress we have made here. So we are focusing again on papers today. So what I did was I moved this cube. It was over here. I moved it to make room for all her totes, and I'll go over those totes in a minute. So this cube was moved over here. People often forget they can store up. And when you have tall storage, I know, my mom, Lisa, this is her craft room I'm helping out with, is short. She's not even 5 foot. So she has a hard time reaching up high, and therefore she doesn't often think about having her storage go up high. But when you have tall storage, the higher you go, the items you use less frequently is what you put up high. And therefore, you can get your significant other or get a stool and have a stool in your craft space so you can reach those higher items as you need them. Maybe once or twice a year. Or if it's once a month, that's when you use them. So another tip in organizing your craft room, don't forget to go up. Utilize that space. It's a lot of wasted space. So she could actually get one more cube unit up there if she wanted to. But we're trying to figure out what to do with that space. Anyways, so I moved that over here to free up this corner over here. And so what we have done is we've actually gone through that huge stack. I'm going to scroll over here. This bin was overflowing, as I showed you earlier, with paper kits. So we have actually successfully gone through that entire bin. And my mother loves these totes. They're sold at Joann's. Let me just show you what they look like here. They fit 12 by 12s perfectly. They have a handle, and they unclasp like this. And they have this top compartment that comes out, and it's perfect for holding embellishments, and then there's all your paper. And this is her favorite way to store all her pages and paper, her cardstock, because she goes to a lot of crops. And so she is one that likes to take her entire craft room to a crop with her. And we're going to work on that. But so these are convenient and easy for her to grab and go. And so what we have done is we're actually utilizing these as her entire paper collection storage system. So as you can see here, we have started labeling each one of these in the different categories. And so she is very much a scrapbooker by theme. That's generally how she scrapbooks. So that is how we have labeled these containers. So we've gone through, we've made the categories that make sense to her, and we're now filing all the papers in here. And so it's going really, really well. And I can tell that she's feeling a little relieved and excited about the thought of having everything organized and easy to find. So we're making really good progress. So even though the room looks a lot in disarray, sorry about that, alarm, we are making gains, and that's what you need to remind yourself. Don't let the overall room and disarray of things cause you anxiety. We are focusing on paper today, and we are making really, really good progress. So that's what I want you to focus on. One subject, one category at a time, and you will get there. All right, so we're going to keep going, and I'll check in a little later. Thanks. Hello everyone, here's another update. We've wrapped up day 2, and look at all those organized containers full of paper. We have almost tackled all of Lisa's paper packs and kits and loose cardstock. It's almost all categorized in a manner in which she can find it. How awesome is that? So, next time we meet, we'll be finishing up the paper. So we still have pre-made layouts that we need to find a storage solution for so she can find them. And some loose cardstock and a few more random paper packs. But we are nearing the end of sorting and purging and organizing paper. Pretty exciting. So then next will be either stamps or embellishments. So as you can see, this part of the room is still a little bit, it's organized chaos, let's call it that. So let's swing over here, and I just want to show you. You can see the floor. We've made great progress. She has space now and still can find everything. So, until next time, happy organizing, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye. Hey guys, Jess here. It is day 3 in Lisa's craft room, and as you can see, she is starting to make some progress. I know there are still piles everywhere, but that is part of the process. We've got her albums. They found a permanent home. We moved the albums from up here to down there so she could reach them. And she's collecting all of her stamps and starting to put them on the top shelf here and labeling them. Let me see if I can't get a little closer. So as you can see, that's working out really nicely. More to come, as you can see. We haven't done it all yet, but progress is progress. We're trying to tackle categories so it's not overwhelming. So we've done paper, we've done albums, we've done stamps. Here's her paper storage. She's still finding paper to put in these bins, but it's working out really well for her. She's got a few undone right now, but she's got it all labeled, and she loves these totes. It works really well for her. So now, today, we are tackling embellishments. And she has a lot of them. Stickers, thickers, ephemera, you name it, she has it, like we all do. We crafters collect. And so we are going to be going through these and categorizing them, purging what she doesn't want, and then we'll be deciding on storage options. So stick with us as we get through this monstrous pile of embellishments today. I hope you guys enjoy the video and you find it motivational, and we'll check in as time goes on. All right, let's get organizing. Okay guys, just a bit of a check-in on the progress we've made, and we are keeping this process real. I know this looks a little bit in disarray, but actually I'm going to call this organized chaos. So we've started making piles with the types of embellishments she has. So for example, these are flat stickers, dimensional stickers, ephemera, enamel dots, and adhesive gems. She's got all her, that doesn't belong in there. These are all her brads and other loose flair. She's got Dr. Seuss, some die cut words, some other die cuts, small alphas, Disney, tiny words and sayings. She's still going through this right here, but then this side is a huge, these are all 6x12 stickers, and these are all 6x12 or larger format alphas that are not thickers. And then here is Christmas. So we're getting to the point where we are going to have everything categorized, and then the next step is deciding on how exactly she wants to organize them so they're accessible and easy for her to find. So that is part 2 in this embellishment organization. So stay tuned. Hey guys, we're back, and we have made some significant progress today. So as you can see, the table is still full. However, it is full of different items because we successfully took care of majority, like 95% of her embellishments. So that's the table, so she's got stuff to sift through. But let me just pan over here and show you what we were able to accomplish. So I'm going to give you a quick high level. You can see, and I'm going to go down a little bit. And then I'm going to go show you real quick up close what we've done. So we got her inks organized. So not only did we tackle embellishments, but we kind of tackled a few other things along the way. So we got her inks all organized, her washi and stickles. These drawers got rearranged. So she now has a Christmas embellishment drawer, a Dr. Seuss drawer. So we really tucked a lot of her embellishments into drawers, which is her preferred method, and this is how she likes to grip them. So as you can see, they're just kind of tossed in there, but that is how she rolls. She doesn't mind sifting through, and as long as they're categorized based on how she scrapped, she's happy. Or how she scraps, excuse me. And then she's got scissors, adhesive, stamp blocks, and then down here is cards. And then this very bottom drawer is memory flip flaps and photo placement holders. And then next we have all her thickers. She's got 2 bins of them. They're facing sideways right now because she's waiting on a couple of new baskets to come in so she can put them actually horizontally. So we're waiting on those, but for now they're a placeholder here. And then here's the rest of her embellishment. She's got enamel dots and gems and pearls. She's got dimensional stickers, just little bins in there. She's got flat stickers. She has her 6x12 stickers. And she has her ephemera and dimensional items down here, die cuts, all of that. So those have all transitioned to bins and drawers, and they're all labeled. Same for this item, or this drawer system over here. They're smaller. So she's got all her flowers up here. She's got brads and twine in this drawer. And she has pins, pre-stamped images, and twine in this bottom drawer. Put that in there. And then we also did these fabric bins down here. She's got felt and flowers. She's got her Xyrons. She's got her wooden, or excuse me, this is chalk. And then her wooden stamps. All nice labeled and neat. And then the last item we tackled today was ribbon and her Project Life. So she's got all her ribbon here. Some containers for miscellaneous items up on top. This great acrylic shelf. Project Life. And her buttons. And let me just scroll over here. She also tackled her pegboard and is working on that currently. So, lots of progress, still more to go, but we're very pleased, and she's feeling better every day. And she knows where things are and she can find them. So, let's continue on this venture next time. Until then, we'll talk to you later. Good morning, everyone. We are here at day 4 in Lisa's craft room, and we are making excellent progress, as you can see. Actually, a lot more than anticipated initially. Basically, what we have left now is odds and ends. Everything you see here in the center of her room needs to be gone through. She has some stuff over here on the floor, and it's really just leftover items that we haven't found a place for yet or figured out how to organize. And then she has a little bit over here. But overall, we've made really huge gains. She's added a couple additional pieces of furniture. We are contemplating doing a little bit of rearranging furniture-wise to maximize her space. But overall, things are coming along just nicely. She also added this new unit here for her machines. So today is, hopefully, if we can really get focused and make good use of our time, we might finish today, which is very exciting. So, all right, we are going to get started, and I'll post an update later. Thank you. Hey guys, we made amazing progress today. So this was day 4, and not only did we take care of majority of the piles, but we rearranged some furniture as well. So I'm going to give you a quick glance of what we accomplished today. So we're entering the room. You remember the table before was piles. Under the table was piles. There are no more piles. Look, all gone. We've got all her stamps up top. They still need to be organized, but they're in their permanent home. So that will be taken care of. That's one of her homework assignments. But we've got everything kind of in its place where she can easily find it. It's all labeled so she knows where it goes. Isn't that nice? Look how everything neat and tidy in its space. It's coming along so nicely. What we do have over here is what's left of her to go through. So as we kept cleaning, we found more paper. As you can see, she has a lot of paper. So her homework this week is to try and get through these piles. And then she also has a ton of photos that she needs to organize as well. And her cart she started going through, but there's a little bit of fine-tuning. But let me walk over here. So we moved that big Cricut cart that she just got over here. Gives it more room, she can expand it. And I'm going to swing back over here. And we moved her 4 cube and her 2 cube on top of it, and that's where additional albums go, her printer, and then all her vinyl storage is under there. We've got some additional bins. These were gifted to us. These were in a wire rack storage, and they actually fit in the cubes perfectly, and they house all of our thickers. Isn't that awesome? And it pulls in and out. How cool is that? Very exciting. It was free. We utilized what she had. We did not buy very much at all. So, some fridge bins and some other clear acrylic bins, but most of this is stuff she's already had. We've just been repurposing it. So, there's that. And I'm sure you guys are wondering, where did those big tubs of paper go? Well, I kept encouraging her that I don't like them out in the room. I don't think they look nice, but they serve her purpose, and she loves keeping all her collections in there. So we've actually got them in her closet. They're easily accessible. So we have some on the floor and some up above. She can see them, but they're not in the way. They're not a tripping hazard. They're not an eyesore. They're tucked away. They're in a great place. So, and we have some of her memorabilia bins here as well that she, you know, for stuff that she wants to scrapbook. So they're accessible, but they're not out in the way. So yeah, we made some really great progress. So I think we got maybe one more day and I will be setting her free. So she's done really good. She's got a little bit of homework, but the space is coming along really nicely. So, all right. I will talk to you guys next time. Have a great day. Bye. Hey everyone, I'm back in Lisa's craft room. It's been about 4 weeks since I've last helped her. I left her to her own vices to finish up the last few pieces of her room, and I'm here to show you the final product. She has actively been working in this room and being able to keep it clean at the same time, which is awesome. She's also added a few extra pieces of furniture. So she has another cube unit here. I'm not going to go into detail, but I just kind of wanted to show you what we've accomplished. Kind of a die center and how-to books here. Bins that house a lot of items that are hard to organize, but you know where they're at. Inks and albums. Then we go up and all her stamps are up top, easy for her to reach and they're not too heavy. All her drawers have various embellishments and adhesive and paper and stickers and supplies. And she's got some vacant shelves down here at the bottom. And I'm going to come around this way. Her nice clean workstation right in the middle of the room. And everything is at an arm's reach basically, which is really nice. So we're going to come over here. So you can kind of see that corner there. Look how nice. All the colors, everything's neat and tidy. And she's been working in this room. She's been keeping it this way, which is incredible. She got things labeled and putting things back, which is key to organization. She's been doing a fantastic job with that. So here we have thicker storage, paper, and some more bins. Embellishments, ribbon, Project Life on top, buttons, brads, printer, more albums, and her vinyl storage is there in those bins here. She has also organized her pegboard. Kind of reduced it really, but put some helpful stuff up there, mainly supplies and some ribbon. She's also added this, I think this is an owl or origami. I don't know. It's from HSN, I think. Oh, it's an origami. There's the name right there. Origami shelf, and it's collapsible. And in there she's got various embellishments and her cutters. She's been working on organizing her photos, and that's what's left, which is incredible. And then she also has her Cricut cart right here that she got from Michael's. And she houses her Cricut and her Silhouette Cameo on, and in these drawers is all supplies. I'll just show you. This is a really great unit. A whole bunch of supplies in here. Cords. Tucks everything away, which is really nice. And then in the closet here is where all her paper, I think I've shared that before with you. All her paper bins. And then she's got this cabinet here, which is all her arts and crafts stuff. She runs a daycare, and so all her kids' crafts. So that is her room. One more scan around. I'm really impressed. She loves it. She feels productive. She's happy she can find everything. And she's keeping it organized and tidy, which is amazing. So she's able to keep up with this, and everything works for her. So it can be done. It takes time. This process took her about a total of 8 weeks chipping away at it, but she is so glad that she did, and I'm so happy to see her utilizing this room again. And everything has been removed from her living room and her family room, which is awesome. So there you have it. We have a successful organization story. So I hope this inspires you to tackle your space and let's get to it and enjoy those spaces, get things organized so you can have fun creating. Have a great night. Bye.